I'm not gonna instantly crash out like I did last time. We have proper sleep, so let's do this thing. Pretty much all we did last time was we cleared up Wind Temple and it was completely junk. And then we found ourselves an Earth Temple, so we know the direction of this seed is headed. We already know. Alright. And let's get going. Also, really quick, I did this like extremely fast before this stream, but my shield has changed. My hero shield has changed now, so matches to fit a little bit. So pretty much, let's see. So yeah, we did all of Wind Temple, and then we stumbled into Earth Temple. We did everything we could in Earth Temple. Now we need now we need to find Mirror Shield, pretty much, if we want to progress through there. Which we'll probably find soon, so it's not really that much left to do. Yeah, okay. On the Great Sea, at least. Do you need sleep? Everybody needs sleep. Probably gonna end up finding Mirror Shield on the first chest, watch. I'm gonna do what I said last time for magic on this island. I'm gonna find Mirror Shield. In one of these two chests. On this island. As soon as I not suck first, that is. I need to not do that. There we go. That should go in. Yep. Very good. Very good, very good. DRC is on the path to Ganondorf. Well, we need to find it. That's what we need to do. We need to find it pronto if that's the case. I pretty much don't need Dragon Root's keys anymore, since I have Deck Leaf and Magic now. And Bow, actually, so. I did it again! Dude. Dude, I did it again! I was low-key joking. I was actually low-key kind of joking about what I said earlier. I'll do this later. I guess we're getting straight back to Earth Temple now. Cause DRC could be behind Earth Temple. It was marked in legend. Yeah, dude, in the ancient Greek texts, the mirror shield was placed there. And I foresaw this outcome. I have the all-seeing eye. I possess the power of the Almighty. If anybody gets that reference. If anybody gets that reference to the anime. You love that the mirror shield clip played in Peach's stream yesterday? Yeah, that was a pretty that was a pretty good clip to play in Peach's stream. Alright, and this is why we open the warp pods. So that way we don't struggle. Oh, this is not where Earth Temple was, but I can do this. I confused Jahala for Earth Temple. But this is fine because Baito might have something. Boom, 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 boom. Hi Zelda. Why'd I set it to 30k? Because I know how my chat is. But you can redeem it if you want to. You gotta set it to 15. 15 does sound reasonable. Hi, Turtwig, what's up? How you doing? But the mirror shield cheated on you. So now your team chilling. Oh, he cheated on you? That's crazy. He's gonna do it, but not for 30k. Seems like that worked on the first try. What's up, Fusion? Alright, check again. Worth the 1k every time? It is worth the 1k every time. It's just too good. Alright, where was Earth Temple? Oh, Earth Temple's all the way up there. Okay. Have I entered Forbidden Woods yet? I did. All I have is boss doors left to check. Okay. Alright, but at least Baito is now open. Alright, I guess I'll check in this letter. Not now, and then we'll go through Earth Temple. Actually, I just need to go back through Wind Temple again. That's actually the faster thing to do in this scenario. No, it's not. Alright, I would check the reward points again. The reward points, the channel point rewards. You know what I meant. Yeah, this will be faster. Again, I really wish they probably just put the pot near the door instead of inside. So that way we don't have to climb all the way back up every time we need to go through it. If you have these settings anyway. Why you crying for? I actually changed the points. You probably have to refresh if it didn't change. Give me uno moment. Also, somebody do exclamation mark clip. I brought that back. I want to see if it works properly this time. At least I think I did. I can't remember if I enabled it or not. Guess I didn't. Never mind, I lied. No, it's a command, so that should have worked. But, alright. This time. Boom. For 10 minutes. Enjoy the new channel point reward. The only thing that sucks is that I don't have fire arrows for these two of these chicks. You did a lot of Rattata hunting today. Still no green one. One day it will come home. It's zoomed in because I edited it. That's why. It's zoomed in because I didn't edit it myself. It's because I edited the scene or the source for my other PNG. Actually, why is it zoomed in that much though? You know what? It's fine. It adds to it. What do you mean I don't like being crusty? This did not take you 5 hours. You're a liar. But it's perfectly fine. You know what? It being big like this is actually perfectly fine. It kind of adds to the crustiness. That's why I look angry. It's not crusty, it's just a close zoom. Well, I guess, hold on. I can do this. I can show you the full thing. Let me shrink it though, so it's not all over the screen. Oh, hold on. Do this. Here it is. This is what it is. Alright, just perfectly timed. Thank you for that, Martini. I see that Martini is not an enjoyer of the crust. Where'd I go? Oh. It's on cooldown for 10 minutes, that's why. I'm cute. Thank you. But there it is. That's the crust. Why is my music so low? The music broke. Zelda did indeed doodle this. It was all her doing. So crusty ears? No, it's just the full body. There's no crusty ears. Or feet. I'm not gonna go that far. Wow, he actually grabbed the ledge. I was not expecting that. You can tell by the style. I mean... yeah. Alright. Got that, got that. It's pretty much... yeah, we're just gonna run through here. What would y'all rate this out of 10? Besides Zelda, because she's gonna say 10 out of 10 anyway. I said besides Zelda. Your score doesn't count. 8. Yo, what's up, Composer Brother? Composer Brother comes in talking about nasty feet. Redeems, of course. Confirming his feet kink. Don't know what we're scoring. The crusty. 8 out of 8 because it's so great. Funny guy. Makes you think of Chalk Zone. That's an old TV show that I've not seen in forever. It was interesting to say the least. Not something I really just sat down to watch though. But whenever it came on, I didn't mind watching it. It's a nice cartoon though. Hold on, just to be faster. Yo, did y'all see the arrow markings? They're like staying on the screen. That look cool. You saying that a redeem for crusty feet is a no? It would be weird. Fair enough, fair enough. Eight out of 8, you like it? I'm glad you enjoy it. Zelda, the people enjoy the crusty. You've done a great job. This Reed doesn't think otherwise though. Batting. You don't enjoy the crust because of zoom? I'm sorry, I can't fix that. And by can't, I won't. Because otherwise it's gonna mess up my regular PNG model, so... you gotta take it as is, unfortunately. Well, I just realized, that hint that I got saying that DRC has a path to Ganondorf item, that means there's a sword in there. Because I already have all the shards. Magic honestly came at a perfect time. You have Crocodile on your Coliseum team? Ah. Alright, so you went with Balluno. Crocodile and Flaffy? Alright, not bad, not bad. See, if I had Flaffy, I probably would have a much easier time with the water types during my playthrough, but, you know, I didn't get Flaffy, so... That's alright. Mischievous did a good job being the thunder user. She landed up there. And the music broke once again. What's going on? Guess Earth Temple really just did not want to be heard today. Mods? I gotta do the LTG. I gotta do the LTG gif. Except I don't have a webcam, so you can't really see me shaking my hand. Like he does. Oh. The timer has reached 0. So that is the end of the Krusty. Say goodbye to the crust. We are returned to normal. Why give me that stare for? What'd I do? Message to Link, can you grab the statue? Thank you. Barith. I can't say the second word though, but Barith. Message redacted. You know, there's probably his 7TV emotive message deleted on 7TV. I could probably add that. Nice, Wind Waker. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, a warning to anybody watching the stream or the VOD in the future. The camera has a chance to spaz out very badly, so if you are not fond of extreme screen shakes, please look away now. It will not look pretty. Alright, never mind, it's pretty safe. Oh my god. It's alright. It's okay, I made it safe for the people. It's all good. But sometimes the camera does spaz out there, so just like to give that warning. In case anybody is susceptible to that. Light ring. So far, we are not finding what we need. As per usual of the Wind Waker rando. You do not pay attention, you want to learn that so badly. It's actually not that difficult. And I'm not saying that because I know the trick, it's actually not that hard. While both Earth and Wind Temple are looking like to be a bust, of course. Of course, I, hopefully do not need to come back for the 2 fire arrow checks in here. I said it would happen. You're probably right. Me and my big mouth. That's all I need, really. All I need is Deku Leaf. So hopefully DRC is behind here. Forbidden Woods has been deleted from the game. I have not found it at all yet. Bump, bump. Yeah, hopefully DRC is behind here. They'll at least give me a sword. Some form of progression. But really, we just need 2 swords. 2 swords, fire and ice arrows, and light arrows. That's all we need. That is not what I asked for. It's not what I asked for, but it is jam time. If it does, can you time me out? Can you time out Chili for an hour? Sure. Get your jams in. Bum, bum, bum. Give me. Imagine I got that. That would have been insane. That actually would have been insane if I got that somehow. Not bad though. Oh dude. Man, I could be getting trolled by Sword Chamber. I forgot that's open. Complete bust, dude. Alright, well. So, Forbidden Woods, Tie the Gods, and Dragoner's Cavern behind boss doors. Hold on, what am I Jahala as? Why do I mark Jahala as Forbidden Woods? He's behind the Wind Temple boss door. Okay, so I need to go to Forbidden Woods. Why did I mark Forbidden Woods? What? What's wrong with me? Forbidden Woods entrance might have all the answers I'm looking for. You like the Hyrule Warriors version of the song better? Oh, Margera's theme? Nah, original Margera is undefeated. Original Margera is timeless. There's nothing better. Rip. At least it's gonna be time to drink my coffee. There's no way I have to go back to Earth Temple though, for the fire arrow checks, I'm sure. So I'm all good there. I'm all good. Nothing cringe will happen there. No cringe. Nope, no cope. There's no cringe. Finding all this money that's useless, though. Pull the muscle. I'm sorry to hear that, composer, rather. So it is a date then. Martini's pulling the ladies, y'all. Let's go Martini. Martini W. Now Martini's gonna go have a life. He's gonna go get married. And then he's not gonna have any more time for my stream anymore. W Martini W, actually. Joking aside. Tower of the Gods. Or not, never mind. Usually that transition means Tower. I have all 4 of the keys here? Huh. Well, too bad I only need 1 of them. Okay. I guess I will continue to steal joy pendants. As I can. I haven't dated in 3 years. She's mostly a shooter now, so you have to get her out of that. Martini says no kids, right? So 30 pets incoming. I don't know if Martini ever talked about kids, to be honest. Alright, let's not make the mistake and skip shooting this down like I have been before. Too high. Too high. Okay, somehow this is missing. Never mind, I can understand why it's missing. There we go. Dude, come on. There we go, and... perfect. You like to have a kid, so the Martini name lives on, but who knows? She works and goes home, then does more work. So you want her... so you want her to get out more. There's a sword. Now to find literally nothing else. Getting someone out of being a shut-in is possible. You succeeded. Let's go. Well, if a composer brother can do it, then that means Martini can too. You got this. You got this, Martini. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story when the Halo theme kicks in. No, you know, you gotta do the meme with Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob. When they're, like, at the campfire. In the Krusty Krab. Oh yeah, didn't you two have a bet or something? The other stream? And you stretch about to have a kid. If you hear Dad, what's Halo 3? You're gonna have a heart attack. See, if your kid asks you that, then you know he's your child. It was meant to be. You know it was meant to be. That kid was meant to be your child. It was destiny. Teach him all about that Halo lore. Sit down, son. It's just gonna be a few hours. He used to know so he doesn't make the same mistakes. True. Indeed, I literally have almost every piece of paper, but no delivery bag. The classic. Not sure why I hookshot equip. I'm not using that yet. No bomb? The last statue.
Starting to think more and more I'm getting trolled by Sword Chamber. And now Ankle. Ankle and Sword Chamber, two of the biggest trolls in the game. And they both might be required. Another feather. Sparkly. Don't need that. I'm also not stealing Joy Pendants or Golden Feathers, but I'm not really concerned. I don't think Spoils has anything, to be honest with you. It's so late into the seed, there's a livery bag. Man, these rats are trying to get me. Alright, well, outside of the sword and potentially a delivery bag, place didn't have much. Chat watch, I jinxed myself. I wouldn't say I jinxed myself. I know. This about to be. I just realized this about to be some insane dungeon chain, probably. This part gonna chain either into Tower of the Gods or Forbidden Woods, and then one of the two dungeons gonna chain into the last dungeon. Moblin and Maggie's letter both in here. Don't need that. Alright, that's a full clear DRC besides Goma. Oh, it's happening. It's happening, it's happening. I can't speak. I foresaw this. With the power of the Almighty, I foresaw this. God dang it. This is the opposite of stacked. This place is not gonna be stacked at all. Really need to be more efficient at this room. But yeah, I can do everything in here. Clean shot. Yeah, I am terribly afraid of Sword Chamber and Ankle right now. I can feel it in me bones. I can feel it, dude. It's happening. You love Sword Chamber? I don't, but sometimes I do. Pick up the stick, boy. And this is why I hate Tower of the Gods. One of the reasons why. Tower of the Gods is my 13th reason why. Only I had fire arrows, dude. And the stick went out. I hate it here. I can't do it. I can't do it, dude. I'm about to go crazy. I'm going insane. Oh, this is why we love this place in a randomizer setting. We love this place. Go insane for your entertainment. Me existing is your entertainment. Let's be real here. We're gonna add the cherry on top. We blame Zelda because the game is about them. Boy, please. I probably won't reach the torches now. Yellow stick throw. And it was required. A G frickin' G. The CDI games are about Zelda. Alright, well, at least we have the full sword. Now we're literally just looking for fire, ice, and light arrows. Very good. Take my money, I don't need it. Shut up and take my money. Well, this is a predicament. Link, you're supposed to be a master sniper. How do you miss that? Dude, what if both my arrow upgrades are on sword chamber and ankle? You know what, I'm just happy you're not sick anymore. That's good, actually. I'm glad you're feeling better. I don't need to open that. There's no point to. Glad you're not feeling sicky anymore. It's always good. Angle. This doesn't feel like the good angle, but we're gonna try anyway. Alright. Did it. Hope you didn't mark the tracker wrong again, and that's where it is. Nonsense. It took me 3 streams to finish this. I did not mark anything wrong, I promise you. There's still residual playing them, but I'm okay with a little coughing here and there. As long as you're feeling a-okay, 100% ready, that's all that matters. Wow, he attacked immediately. What a jerk. But of course, I call him a jerk, but what he's hiding under the helmet is kind of a wink wink. Wind Waker did furries a long time ago. Nobody realized it until today. Why don't we just make a bingo card and have a space tracked marked wrong bingo? Yeah, y'all make bingo cards based off my randomizer experience. Doesn't sound like a bad idea, to be honest. You bingo. You bingo. That honestly just sounds like Missing No from Pokemon. It sounds like some form of Missing No. But clever name. Clever name. I respect it. This and that. Well, boomerang for now. I'm gonna need a leaf later. Come on. Ugh. 1 and... Dude, thank you. Man, that Rupee really wanted to be collected. RGC does bingo. If you win bingo, he lets you change one sound effect or a song permanently for his randomizer. Interesting. 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 There's not a whole lot you can change about this randomizer, though, unfortunately. In terms of sound effects or music. Like, I guess there's the items that the item colors I can change, but I'm not really a fan of constantly changing the item colors every time, so... I really wouldn't be a fan of that, so yeah. Unfortunately, not a whole lot I can do for this game. We get to choose colors of its outfit? Maybe. We should do that as well, but the difference is that it's easy in Ship of Arcadian. Yeah, it's very easy in Ship, yeah. But this game... Well, changing the outfit colors in this game is not that hard either. Changing the item colors, however, is the time-consuming one. AP testing in the schools or the classrooms, I'm claiming it is only the teachers' trash, and it's less. What if the teachers are complete gremlins, though? And they just, like, trash. They throw trash all over the trash can and whatnot. It's all on the floor. All on the floor and everything. Probably some chewed up gum that's stuck to the floor. That was a incomplete pass. Incomplete pass to the platform. Well, depending on how quickly this was gonna go, the seed, or there's definitely potential for a double seed today, but I don't think that's gonna happen now. Wind Waker is doing what it does best, which is troll me until the end. Someone likes, most likely, no double today. Second bottle after how long? I got the first one from Beetle. As not the direction where you jump, sir. Alright, it wasn't that bad of a Tower of the Gods, I suppose. So I can't complain that much. Except I can't equip items today, apparently. Oh, no, this Tower of the God was bad. In terms of items. Besides the sword, of course. Failure. Indeed. But it wasn't my fault. It was the game's fault. I've come to realize that Wind Waker really loves doing the whole... I'm gonna put one item, one required item in the dungeon, and everything else is just junk. So thus, it's still making me waste my time. Alright, this will probably link it to Forbidden Woods, will it? Actually, it has to. It actually has to. And then Calidemos is vanilla. That's actually funny. Wow. Insane dungeon chain. Alright. Alright, who wants to take a grand guess that there's gonna be nothing in here? There's gonna be nothing in here. There's something in here? Doubt it. I will not find at least Fire and Ice arrows in here. You're guessing arrow? Holy god, when did I get to 14 hearts? I was not paying attention to my health. Can I snipe the pot from here? Oh, I definitely can. Hold on. Oh, but I won't be able to see it. That's a skull necklace. Pear. Off to a great start with the items already. Skull necklace, pear, and I got what, a heart container in the first chest? I already forgot what was at the bottom. Rip my cycle. Did not mean to climb the ledge. Rip, dude. Man, this game needs a custom music so badly. One day this randomizer will be back in its glory. '24. Oh boy, here it is. My spoils are kind of terrible, actually. To be fair, I haven't really bothered with them at all. Alright. Alright. Spoils bag doesn't count until I get a required item off of the spoil trades. We don't know if the spoils bag is actually needed or not. Yeah, I'm wrong. Fine. You win this round. You all win this round. Why is Fire Nice Arrows like always in here, dude? I swear. I forgot how to do that properly. Alright, so the grand question is, where the heck is Light Arrows? That's the big question now. Excuse you. I was like, where's the fourth P hat? It's under me. Alright, fine. As long as it's leaving me alone, that's all that matters. Will Light Arrows be on ankle or will it be in sword chamber? It could be neither. It could be neither of those answers. Could be back in Earth Temple. He was hoping it was in that chest. It'd have been funny. Actually, it would have been really funny because Light Arrows has been in that chest before. That same exact chest. Oh, you said it again. My bad. I quickly glimpsed at the chat message. It would have been really funny though. Okay. Chamber is your guess. It would be funny in general if Light Arrows just happened to be in here. You going with Spoils? Spoils does have the higher chance. Oh man, now I gotta go grind Spoils. That sucks. Because I was too lazy to get them. Well, actually, I wouldn't say it's too lazy though, because I literally just could not see how much I had. But I should have been grabbing them anyway, because I did have grappling hook. GG. Are you serious? Two of them in here? Oh man, y'all got mega baited. Actually, that's actually really funny. Oh, y'all were just hoping that, you know, it was in Sword Chamber, or it could have been on Spoils, or it could have been on Ankle. Nah, the game had different plans. I guess I'm also eating the consequence of not opening the pots when I should have. Alright, well. still half right. You did say that. Y'all did say that. I said, nah, no way. Look at that. Yeah, let's just throw light arrows and fire nice arrows in Forbidden Woods. That's all I had to do, dude. I just had to go to that Forbidden Woods. That's all I had to do. That was my win. That was my win con. I just had to go to Forbidden Woods entrance. It was right there. Forbidden Woods, but like an apology. You're actually right. I should never doubt Forbidden Woods, dude. Like I said on that one YouTube short, Forbidden Woods always comes through. It always comes through. Never doubt Forbidden Woods. Never. Big boys. I say Forbidden Woods. I don't know if sure where you heard big boys from. Unless you talk about the dark nuts that were behind me just now. They're kind of big. Nice. You said arrows, so you just wanted the light to be a pain. Well, unfortunately for you, lights was not a pain. It was just chilling. Bruh, so that hint that I got earlier, that's like forbidden big boys. Forbidden big boys. That's crazy. Forbidden big boys. What is the definition of forbidden big boys to you? Boy, that Autumn can only look. Look at this man's sword, it's all pink. With the amount of tummies I have seen, I can pretty much just look at big boys now. Yeah, I'm just not phased anymore. See ya. Zelda, look, this is your demonic sword right here. This is literally your sword. Look at it. Big demonic sword. And I missed. Nobody saw that. That's the mod sword. Dude, Twitch would be so much more fun if you can actually customize the icons. You like the mod icon, the artist icon, subscribe. Well, you can do subscriber badges to be fair, but I'm talking about like the other icons that you can't edit normally. Imagine you was able to edit those. That'd be cool. Dang it, I messed up. Took too long. In 10 years? More like never. Alright. It is go time. Yo, it's a big boy. We were just talking about you. Look at this big fella. Small feet, big boy, yep. Small, stubby feet, big boy, big thighs. Thick. It actually is kind of jiggly too. We also don't talk about the fact that whenever he attacks like that, he spreads his legs. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, just saying. You're hearing the truth. That when he throws his arms at you, he literally opens his legs. I'm not kidding. I don't think Nintendo thought that animation through. What's up, Jesse? Alright, can I get the double? Why is this... Never mind. Indeed, I can get the double! Double pog! I like it when Pup again spreads his legs. I wouldn't say that. Why Puppet though? A very strange choice. I don't know, man. I think somebody at Nintendo is into puppets. Nobody saw that. Nintendo heard me talking smack. Took over my game for a second, made me miss. You can modify a puppet more? Oh my god, you're actually correct. You're actually right. Hold on, Nintendo was kind of on something back in 2005. This game was made in 2005, right? I can't remember. There's so many things to remember. Every time I'm about to stop doing that, I let go. Alright, it's not worth it anymore. Yes, I wanted to use telescope. Gandalf was just bored. He didn't want B scanning this time around. He just wanted to invite Link to his puppet show. That makes it sound worse. Kitty. Alright. Alright, well, I don't think I'm gonna do a double. If I finished this in like 30 minutes, I probably would have, but you know, Wind Waker had to do its classic routine of I'm gonna give you every item that you don't need until you find the right one. And of course they're in dungeons, so it takes me forever to get to the right item. It could have been worse though. I could have been searching the Great Sea and found absolutely nothing. Because everything else I needed was in a dungeon. So I at least made the right decision to check out dungeons. Also, this is like Neon Ganondorf right here. Like, look, this is literally like Neon Ganondorf, like Neo Ganondorf. Hey y'all chat, you want to see some fun facts? Turns out you don't need a shield to beat the game, at least in a randomizer. GG. The chili tuner is gone unfound once again. I think that's the second seed in a row. No, I found it last seed. Chili tuner. I found telescope. But the chili tuner has gone unfounded. It has never been found. Let's go find out where it is. As soon as I reset my notes. For run invalid. Let's go find out where it was. Oh yeah, oh, I misread. Yeah, unfound, not unpound. Are you okay, Zelda? Do you need a nap? Do you need a nap like I did? Alright, let's see. Where was Tingle Tuner? Probably go take a nap. Time to get you some. Gotta get you your beauty sleep. Ah, I was in Ice Ring. So I probably would have gotten the Tingle Tuner if Light Arrows was not in Forbidden Woods, because I probably would have actually yeah, I would have went to Ice Ring like right after, because I was right next to it. So if I didn't find Light Arrows, I would have gotten the Chili Tuner. So you can blame Light Arrows for that. I 100% would have gotten the Chili Tuner if I did not find Light Arrows in Forbidden Woods. 100%. Because Ice Ring was literally right there, right next to me. But nope, they decided to give me the Light Arrows. Also, there was nothing in Sword Chamber. It's just a treasure chart. What did Ankle have? Actually, he had nothing at this point. Oh wait, he could have had something. Hold on. He could have had something. What did Ankle have? Ankle had the Great Fairy chart. Okay. Where the heck were my bomb bags at? I haven't found a single bomb bag. I think that's the first time, actually. One was on Five Eye, and the other one... The other one was in the Light Arrow chest. Wow. I was not getting a bomb bag this seed. Okay. And I believe Hurricane Spin is missing. And Hurricane Spin was in Savage Labyrinth. Okay. So, oh, Wind Gods. So I was pretty much not finding any of those. Wind Gods was... As soon as I can spell it correctly, that'd be great. Wind Gods was on Goma. Wow. Good thing I didn't go back to fight Goma. Otherwise, I maybe would have went back to Wind Temple and got the big key chest. Actually, I would have if I fought Goma first, because then I went to Wind Temple to quote unquote go to Earth Temple, but I misremembered. And then lastly, where was my last wallet? My last wallet was on Miss Marie to give one joy pendant. Alright. Well, let's see. All things considered, this seed was... This seed would have been decently better if I just made the right plays, but... As usual, I didn't, so... Also, it took me 3 streams to finish. The second stream, I literally just crashed out. like I got on stream and then just instantly crashed out, and I was like super EP. Like, just could not continue. But to be fair, that's because like before I started streaming, I took care of some household stuff, so. And then, so my energy was pretty low to begin with. Let's see. Well, all in all, appreciate y'all tuning in for the stream today. Appreciate that greatly. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the shenanigans. Let's see. It's gotta be something. Oh well. Least favorite Zelda game now. What is that Bulbasaur emote? Alright, anyway. Thank you all for tuning in today. Tomorrow stream, I'll probably just end up playing another seed. I already have another one, Gen, so it's like, whatever. But appreciate y'all tuning in. Gonna be a short one today. Y'all have a good rest of your night, day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you may live in the world. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, especially during these times. And I will see y'all on the next stream. Y'all are awesome. Have a good one.